to introduce this year's recipient, Debra Ford. She is a senior at Utica, and she is the assistant features editor for Utica's newspaper, The Tangerine. She'll be news editor in the fall, and she's written about a lot of different things there, from different profiles and different event coverages, to recently she had a really interesting piece about what Utica is going to do to ensure a fair admissions process after the college admissions scandal. After she graduates, she wants to go into a career in PR, so that's Debra.
What an honor. Thank you so much to the Syracuse Press Club and the Bessie Williams Scholarship Committee. I was thrilled to receive the scholarship. But I wouldn't be standing here today if it wasn't for my professor, Mary Christopher, who told me about the scholarship. She also got me into working at the student newspaper, and that's where it all started. Professor Christopher is one of those teachers who finds opportunities for her students to grow. Can you please give her a hand? I wouldn't be able to seize these opportunities if it wasn't for my MBCC boss and friend, Veronica Armstrong. Between taking 7 classes and working 2 jobs, Veronica's amazing support and flexibility allowed me to continue my college degree, and I'm thankful for her. One of my favorite Bible verses is, "Eye has not seen, nor ear has heard, nor has entered into the heart of man, the things that God has prepared for those who love him." I believe that with everything in me, and I'm also hoping that one of the things God has prepared for me at the end of the semester is about 3 days straight to catch up on sleep. Professor Christopher planted the seeds of journalism, but Professor Sinatri brought out the bright lights and made them grow. He challenged me and stretched my writing skills for journalism, and he makes learning fun. He's also here today to support the Tangerine staff. Can you please give him a hand? And I wish that I had more time to thank others, such as one of my MBCC professors, who has not only been my mentor, my teacher, my boss, but also my friend. I've learned so much from him and others, and I am so thankful. But I need to save time for the most important people in my life. My interest in public relations and journalism didn't start at college. Can you imagine homeschooling 10 children from preschool through senior high? But my parents were determined to have 100% involvement in the education of their children. And they're here with me today. Can you please applaud them with me? These are interesting times for those of us in the field of communications. The power of social media means that with the right combination of characters, I can set keyboards clicking all around the world. That sounds as though words will command the world, but not long ago, Jennifer Benz, Deputy Director of the Associated Press, NORC, Center for Public Affairs Research, said that 83% of millennials get their news on YouTube and 50% on Instagram. News without words. But as we have seen in controversy after controversy, images can be just as deceptive. The right angle, the right combination of editing and images, and a lie can be manufactured. What are we as communications professionals to do in a world where slanted images and spiteful words increasingly dominate? We go back to the reason we are here, the truth. Many times we see the media and others who interact with them in a battle to make the truth fit a preconceived agenda. That shouldn't be surprising, because in hot-button issues, there is a tendency to want to win at all costs, and the truth does not always play favorites. But that's what separates those of us who are professionals from those who hop on Twitter and say whatever will get them the most responses. Professionals understand that people who need the truth and want the truth desire that from us more than anything we can name. And that's why the Tangerine's editor-in-chief chooses not to publish articles that cater to the latest and most popular agenda. Instead, the news stories tell readers what really happened. truth tells a story of why a young person is happy to labor in 90-degree weather because they see in their work a future. The truth convinces skeptics why a new program will make a positive difference. And the truth tells us why, with all the frailties and faults of humanity, a great idea never works. The truth hides in shadow. Finding it is not easy. But when we stop short of the truth, we embrace a lie. At Utica College, we all look forward to different careers. When mine ends, I want anyone and everyone who reads what I write, sees the pictures I take, to agree on one simple but very crucial thing. I gave my work the power of truth. Thank you again for the scholarship to help start me on my way.